Do your best. We hit the go live button.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
Where'd I qualify this thing at? 8th.
We
Suck.
got you, Mr. Steele.
Dang. Qualified 8th.
Yeah, Ken. My second lap, I was under my best lap by over a tenth coming off of 4, and I let it go too much. Tap the wall with the right rear.
A lot of work to do here. A lot of work to do here this morning, Shooty. Where'd you qualify, buddy?
6th. I got some work to do myself.
Alright, to the front we go. Is this you in the Marines machine?
Yes, sir. I didn't realize it said Marines on it. I like the POW emblem, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm a vet. I can rock it.
Tyler.
There you go. There you go.
Sounding beautiful this morning, Tyler.
Alright.
Yeah, so this is a good race for everybody who wasn't
laps.
part of the IROC series. Good chance to see what it's like.
Alexander Brown just said,
Like the
you
fuel
suck.
rods
I don't know
we
if he was
have,
talking to you or me. But he
setup
sent it with
we run
love.
and that kind of stuff. So good chance for you guys to experience it if you're interested.
I think he was talking to you,
Check
Shooty.
out the website, tylerdracing.com.
Talking to me about what?
/IROC.
Alexander Brown said in chat that you suck. I think he just said you suck.
Follow
Ow.
car number 28
Yeah.
in the inside lane.
I don't know that I know him.
He races ARCA and
So,
trucks.
First start.
He's Canadian.
First start on green, and then all the rest are on leader. Is that right?
He's Canadian.
Hey,
Good for kid.
Which I think it's hilarious that you and I make
Yep,
fun of
just wanna make
Canadians,
sure.
but we're like Southern Canadians.
We need to catch car number
Pretty
28.
much.
You know, Minnesota and
Down.
Wisconsin.
yeah. Down here they say I'm definitely not from the South, and up there they say, damn, you're from the South.
Right, exactly. Gage,
check.
thank you for the like. Graven, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys.
Mr. Turner.
Doing a little Sunday morning racing. Got Ron Shooty here with me.
Thank you.
He's in that 28 Marine machine right ahead of me.
I would hit the like button, but I'm a little busy at the moment.
It's gonna be hard to hit it from the car, buddy. I feel like you like it though.
I always like yours.
Yes, you do, sir. Let's get
Okay,
rolling.
is
Here we go.
everyone
Coming to the
starting
green.
in second or third?
I'm starting in second, no question.
I'm
Alright,
starting in
BP,
second.
here we go. Don't fuck this up.
Thanks.
My spotter just cussed at me already.
Green, green,
Mine
green.
too. Big Cheese Racing with the like. Thank you, Big Cheese.
Car low,
Oh my goodness.
car low, clear low, car inside,
I don't think the 6 knew we were too wide.
still there, clear inside. V6. Inside. Still there.
I
Hold
need to
your
get to the
line.
bottom at some point here in the program.
Hold your
Oh, boy.
line. Clear low. The leader's just
This is a Logitech G29 wheel with
You've just done a
Fanatec
19.00.
Club Sport V3
Car in
pedals.
front has just posted a 18.56. The guy ahead has just done a 18.41. Okay, BP, the next car is Daniels. The guy behind has just done an 18.47.
Tyler's Batman car is pretty rad looking.
Your last lap time was at 18.66.
How do you like those pedals?
That was at 18.55.
Hey Jeremy, thank you for that like.
You think the pit window window for refueling will open on lap 38. It'll close on lap 51.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Inside. 6th place.
Keep it steady. Still there.
Danny Martin, thank you for the
Still
like,
there.
good sir.
Clear low.
Hope you're off
Inside.
today.
Still there. Hold your line.
That last lap was a 18.87.
Clear to the bottom.
This car's really easy to overdrive.
Yes.
Like the setup's really good in it. This is one of those Maconi setup shop setups. The setup's really good. It just makes you want to drive it in way too deep. But you suffer. Center off. Like it just, like driving it in, it just doesn't do anything stupid whatsoever.
P6.
Hey Chris, how you doing? Thank you for the like. You gonna be with us tonight at Pocono, Chris?
You've just done a 19.00.
Ken, I'm not going to pressure you to get through the lap traffic, and I'll get you afterwards. Don't worry.
Derek Patton coming back with a like. Thank you, Derek. Good to see you again, my friend.
Eric said, I'm coming, but you're gonna wait.
We got a long race ahead of us, and I'm going
There
to
you
burn
go.
off the tires yet.
I'm glad, Chris, I'm glad we're racing virtual Pocono tonight. I saw a picture of Pocono Speedway. You can't even see turn 3 right now due to all the snow. Ooh,
You guys
TD's way
have
up the
me
hill.
inside.
He's way up the hill. Cal Knapp, thank you for the like, buddy. Thanks for stopping by this Sunday morning. This is called Cars and Coffee with Tyler Daniels Racing. Races Sunday morning. And it's all different stuff every week. So this week is super late models at Nashville. Last week was ARCA cars at IRP, or Indianapolis Raceway Park, or
Outside.
Lucas Oil Raceway Park, whatever the heck they call that little track there in Indy now.
It'll always be IRP to us.
It's IRP to me. And then week before was Street Stocks at Irwindale for figure eights, and week before that was Radicals at Dover. So every Sunday morning we race a different car on a different kind of track.
Car outside.
It's a lot of fun. These guys are
Still there.
super fun to race with.
My monkey just really doesn't want to hear you guys, so I don't know if iRacing is suspended or I don't know.
I hear you just fine, TD.
Well, that was a 19.08.
If you guys are looking for a fun group of guys to race with, check out Tyler Daniels Racing League. They're on Facebook. You can find them on the interwebs at tylerdracing.com. Super fun series. They race a little bit of everything. Sunday night, so tonight we'll be racing Cup cars at Pocono. Sunday night's always Cup cars.
Your lap time was 19.08.
Then they have races literally every day of the week. Like yesterday, I think they ran 2 different series yesterday morning. Like one at 10 and then maybe one at 1 o'clock.
That was a
Legends Cars was one of the races. There was an ARCA car race yesterday. If you're looking for a place to race with a good group of guys, man, come check out Tyler Daniels Racing. I enjoy it. And they also have a IROC series at the end of every season. And the guys that qualify for IROC run a series.
Gonna have to try to be a part of that.
Yeah, the IROC's a blast, dude. I didn't qualify to drive in it, so I spotted Logan in it. Got 13 people up on a Sunday morning that want to feel a little racing fun.
That's good consistency. Keep
Appreciate you guys stopping by here this morning. And gals, if there's gals. Based on the demographic, it's going to be guys. It's going to be 13 guys. Jimmy! Jimmy always stops by. Almost every time I hit that go live button, I can guarantee Jimmy's going to stop by and say hello. Hit that like button and say hello. I appreciate that, Jimmy. Thank you again.
the gap to Rose behind is increasing. It's now 0.94. The gap to Turner ahead is now 6.8 seconds.
Got a little gap up until I get to the next car for position. He's checked out 7 seconds on me. Got a couple lappers in between us that we're going to have to negotiate.
Are there no cautions?
Admin cautions 2 cars or more.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Yep. So single car spins don't pull them out.
Yeah. Right front and my left rear, single car spin.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
No caution, lap down.
Good news is there's lucky dogs and waves. In case we do get a caution. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Thanks for the like.
I'm sitting
The
right
gap
here.
behind is now 1.43.
Kevin will probably be there tonight, racing Sunday Night Thunder.
Oh, my bad.
And then I get a black flag.
Holy cow, we're already into lap 34 of this thing at 65. This race is flying by, guys.
Estimate 19 laps remaining on
We're
this
halfway
track.
there.
You've just done a 19.30.
This thing is flying by.
Go ahead, Cam.
That was a 19.31. The gap behind is now 1.46.
You're shooty ahead of me.
That lap time was 19.28.
Yeah, last week in this league, it was IRP in the Orca car. I think it was a 65 or 75 lap race. I led like 57 of those laps.
Gap to Turner in front is now 8.1 seconds.
This one not as good.
lap was a 19.31.
Hey Josh, thanks for the like. Appreciate you stopping by on this fine Sunday morning.
Your lap time was a 19.20. The gap behind is now 3.6.
Tommy Haynes has come on. Tommy, you racing Pocono tonight with us? Thank you, Van. Appreciate that like. Tommy Haynes, appreciate that like as well, sir.
19.36.
Heck yeah.
The gap behind is now 3.7.
Our old 17 Budweiser machine will be out there tonight.
P3. That last lap was a 19.43. The gap to Steele ahead is now 10 seconds. You've just done a 19.60.
Putting out.
You've just done a 19.22.
Alright, I gotta pit at some point in the program here.
The gap behind is
I need
now
some
4.9.
fuel.
You've got 1 gallon left.
Hey, Jonas, how you doing?
Your last lap time was at 19.33.
Thank you for stopping by. Alright, I gotta pit this time.
P3, we estimate 3 laps of fuel left. Your
Come
last
on,
lap
this time.
time was at
This time.
19.35. What's your speed limit in the pits? The pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour. Okay, BP, we'll fill you to the end of the race. 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
32 pitting this time by.
You got about 3 laps
pitting
of
this
fuel
time by.
left. There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line.
Car high. Clear high.
The leader is pitting now.
Outside. Clear outside.
6th place. The gap to Turner in front is now 1.62.
Heading this time by.
Yeah, they got a speeding penalty.
Outside.
P2 got a speeding penalty.
Up in entry.
Still
Hate
there.
to see it.
Clear. Clear high.
Yeah, I got jacked up a little bit.
P3. The gap to Turner ahead is now 2.1 seconds.
Not bad there,
Was that
Greg.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Okay, BP, we're matching race pace. Your lap time was at 18.43.
Ooh. Beating and banging a couple lap cars right here in front of P2. It's going to help me catch P2. Oh, they're beating and banging.
Sorry,
Just
Greg.
done a 18.61.
My bad, I didn't think he was going to come down.
That lap was at 18.55.
Outside.
P3.
Still there. Hold your line.
The gap to Turner ahead is now
Clear outside.
You've just done a 18.91.
I can get this guy for P2. I don't know where the leader is.
That was a 18.
Leader just come off at 2.
Inside. Hold your line. Clear inside.
That lap time was 18.81. Okay, BP, you're reeling Turner in. The gap is now 0.89.
Outside. Clear high.
Your lap time was 18.74.
Thank you, Ron.
I was not expecting him to check up in that high line like that. It scared the life out of me.
Oh, Eric, I thought you was Blair. Sorry.
Is he trying to collect the
I'm
bounty?
trying to fight hard to keep you off, and it wasn't in.
Are you trying to collect the bounty?
2 laps left. We're on for a podium here. That lap was at 18.
No, I was just fighting on the outside of Eric there through the turn.
Zachary Scott,
It wasn't
44. 44 stars. Thank you, Zachary. Appreciate
Car
that.
high.
Wreck on the front, wreck on the front.
There. Clear high.
One more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
I'll come get you.
P3, there you have it. There it
Good
is.
race, Ken. I don't know how you got that far away from me when I
Nice
thought
one,
I'd pit
BP.
early and
Drive,
get a little
that's
bit of
the
an
podium.
advantage, but didn't work out. Good win.
Yeah, you were really gaining on me there, though, at the end. I saw you coming. Glad the race ended when it did.
Watch your speed.
Good win, man.
Good race,
Box
guys.
in 5,
That was fun.
4,
Thank you, Derek.
That was a
3,
blast.
2, 1.
That was good fun.
Box now.
I feel like racing
Thanks,
more.
guys. I could finish my coffee now. I still have a few sips left.
Nice race, Ken. I hope you guys all enjoyed that
Let's go race something else.
setup. A lot of fun, good racing. We no incidents until the last lap, so it's awesome.
Let's go find something else to race. Ooh, who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Let's go find something else to race. What are we gonna race?
I don't know. Tell me. Let's go.
Buddy, if we were done 1 minute earlier, we could have run the Cup car at Atlanta. One minute earlier. How about trucks at Michigan?
I'm down.
Trucks at Michigan. We'll break out the Tundra for this one.
So if I go on there and click where you're racing at, it'll take me right to the same
It'll take
lobby.
you. It'll take you to the practice, and we'll be in the same practice, but it won't register you for the race. So register for the race, and then we can still get in the same practice. We can just switch sessions if we have to. There's only 57 registered, so there's probably only 2 sessions going right now. Yeah, man, IndyCars are a blast. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Zach, thank you for that like as well, man. IndyCars are a blast. I like IndyCars.
I have not messed with those.
The first, like, professional race I've ever been to, well, professional series I ever saw was IndyCars at Indy. Oh, that's excluding, you know. I wasn't there for the race. I was there for practice. I was there for carburetion day.
That's just as exciting.
It was awesome. Matt, thank you for that like. Typhoon Ty in the house with a like. Thank you, Typhoon Ty. Appreciate that, my man. Doing good. Got Christmas shopping done, so I'm broke. I hear you. I hear you, Matt. Uh-oh, Shib's in the house. I see that that share train coming along. Matt says he's broke, but he's still kind enough to drop 185 snowflakes on this thing. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you very, very much. Ooh, rough.
Holy moly!
All right, so I'm in Group 2. Ron, are you in Group 2? You're also in Group 2. We're in the same group.
Yeah, I don't know how to read all that stuff, but
I got you. Let's get a hashtag Matt going in the chat for those 185 stars, guys. Thank you, Matt. Let's get a hashtag Matt going in the chat.
Fastest lap for Burnett, 40.5.
Shooty with the like. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, sir. All right, I'm following you.
Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Good guy. Man, let's get a hashtag Shib going for all those shares as well. Thank you, Shib. Appreciate all those shares. Shib, we gonna fight fires today, or are we taking a week off? Are we on rotation for firefighting, or are we off rotation this week? I didn't check the virtual firefighter calendar this morning when I woke up. Oh, let me hit the right button here, because I'm a moron and I switched screens and I forgot to switch screens. If I hit the right buttons, it would be way cooler. There we go. Honey, the fat kid forgot which button he was supposed to press. I got it, Jerry. I got it before Jerry yelled at me. But I appreciate you yelling at me. I'm an idiot and I forget these things. Honey, the fat kid that wants to be a race car driver got the screen screwed up again. Ooh, Christmas shopping. There you go. There you go, Shib. Appreciate all those shares, guys. Let's get a hashtag Shib in the chat for all those shares. I didn't see any hashtag Mats for them 185 snowflakes. Shooty, that's the wall, sir.
Yeah, you followed me right into it, sir.
I missed it. I didn't.
I did.
You did not. There you go, Shib. Thanks for getting that hashtag Matt going there for him.
Car high. Outside is clear.
Just gave a little shooty, a little love tap.
Hold your line.
We're bump drafting here at Michigan. Come on.
Clear the top.
What's that red stripe you have across the top of your windshield represent?
Oh, that's the league I run on Friday nights.
40.38.
Ah.
8th place.
Blowing
Now,
piston racing
0.07
league.
off the leader's pace. That last lap was at 40.45.
Thank you, James. Thank you much. Thank you, thank you. I'll do my best, sir. Zach's got that hashtag Shib going. Matt's got that hashtag Shib going. Guys, if you haven't liked Shib Gaming right here on Facebook, you can go check out my good buddy Shib. He does farming simulator with the best of them. Best farmer I ever seen. I was watching the other night. He was making Jack Daniels. So if you like Jack Daniels, if you like farming, if you like video games, if you like wheat or soybeans, go like Shib. He's doing some really cool stuff. What's
I
that?
can watch him. I can watch him make the Jack Daniels, but I can't partake in the Jack
No,
Daniels.
I also do not partake in the Jack Daniels. I watch the Jack Daniels.
I mean, I used to like Jack Daniels.
Oh, we used to drink some Jack Daniels, buddy. Boy, did we ever drink some Jack Daniels. I'll take a Pabst Blue Ribbon and the rest of that bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah, Silver Bullet and whatever vodka you can mix in whatever energy drink.
Thank you, Shib. Very kind words, sir. Zachary Scott says Jack is good. You know, for a while. After a couple of decades, Jack is not somebody you want to be friends with. Ain't that right? So Uncle Jerry Wittig, is in chat and he says, Shooty? Drink? Nah. Not anymore.
No,
Not
never.
anymore, Jerry. We both
5
retired.
years.
He's on 5 years, I'm coming up on 4. We're retired. We were good at it, though.
Oh yeah. Maybe too good.
I think they forced us into retirement, and here's your Hall of Fame jacket. Get out of here. Had a Bud Light and Crown Peach last night. See, I think Crown Peach came out after I retired, so.
Yep.
I think the only Crown I really remember was like they made vanilla. I think that's right, vanilla. And they had the maple. James, if I didn't thank you for the share, sir, thank you for the share and the like, of course. Shooty, drink? Nah.
Never.
Not anymore.
I think that was the only time I was really in a hurry, was to get home, get showered, and head to the old hideaway.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta get a shower and a drink. Let's go. Got things to do. Zachary, steering ratio on the truck. If it's a mile or bigger track, I run 16-1 as long as the setup's not loose. So I'm at 16-1 here at Michigan. Setup's just a little on the loose side, but it tightens up on a long run. So as long as it doesn't start loose or get loose, I run 16-1. If it starts loose or gets loose, I go to 14-1. Try to save that right front tire as much as possible. Uncle Jerry says, no, Shooty wasn't good at it. Glad to hear he stopped. My hat's off to him.
Thanks, Uncle Jerry.
Crown Apple. Crown Apple was around back in my drinking days. Yeah, Zachary, so if you're fighting loose, go to 14-1 on the steering. It'll help you catch it. And then it's throttle management. So Michigan tricks you into thinking that you can run full throttle. Like right there, I'm full throttle, and look at this. Coming around. It tricks you into believing you can run full throttle. And if you hit your line just right, no, 8-1, absolutely not. What are you, drunk? What are you drinking the Crown Apple now? Absolutely not on 8-1, sir. No chance. You'll burn the right front or slap off of it. So Michigan's a tricky little devil. I would say a different word, but it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Don't want anybody sitting in church right now watching this thing and, honey, the fat kid's cussing on the computer racing. So it's a tricky little double because it wants you to believe that you can run it wide open. And if you hit your line just right, you probably can run it wide open. But you don't want to, because it's going to beat the right front tire up. You want to take it easy. Because this truck race, do you remember how many laps this truck race is? 35? 35?
Yeah, 35.
So it's 35 laps, okay? So what you need to do is start saving tire on like lap like 1. Because at the end, so what you'll notice if you run a lower steering ratio, Zachary, like 8-1, 10-1, something like that, it's going to drive real nice for those first couple laps. You're going to be fast. You're going to make up whatever you qualify, right? You're going to make up positions. You qualify on the pole. You'll get out there to a big lead. But about 15 laps into it, those cars in the mirror are going to be getting a lot bigger, and they're going to be going around you because you've lost your grip and you're having to get out of the gas a lot. So you're going to have more off-throttle time, basically. We all know racing is whoever can hold the throttle down the longest wins. So I would rather swing the momentum, shift the pendulum, if you will, to saving early and doing little lifts to save the tires for longer later. Yeah, man. I'll send you a message on Facebook. Actually, you know what? I will post the clip. If you're not in the Blair Patterson Racing, my group, it's Blair Patterson Racing Pit Road. If you're not in my Pit Road group, join my Pit Road group. And I will post the link to the video about tire saving and driving consistent that I've been trying to do. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a master at it. Otherwise, I'd be out here winning all these daggone things. But it's a different mindset of driving a virtual sim car than how you think a real car should be driven. Now, I had this conversation. Will Bustler, welcome to Pit Road, sir. Now, I was having a conversation with Shooty, and Shooty and I worked on NASCARs for a lot of years. Shooty still works on NASCARs. Yeah, man, join the group. I'm gonna drop that nugget in there today. It's a YouTube video. I didn't make it. Guy way smarter than me made it.
I'm on your Pit Road group, aren't I?
There you go. But so the way a real car works and the way a virtual sim car drives are a little bit different. Because a real car, you've got a lot of options on how you want to drive the car. Right? So you could either attack the corner, drive it in really deep, high entry speed, ton of brake, fight it through the center and then drive it off and get on the gas as hard as you want, like a really aggressive driving style, i.e. Kyle Busch, right? Or what you could do in real life is take it real easy, getting into the corner, watch your entry speed, and then get a really good cut early in the corner and then get back on the gas sooner and drive off the corner, i.e. Carl Edwards. So it's all about how, in real life, it's all about your style and how you like driving the car and what you think works for your car and your driving style. Well, sim racing does not like the drive it in deep and hope for the best setup. They are not big fans of it on iRacing with this tire model. So what you have to try to do is drive it in easy. See, look at this. I'm lifting to about half throttle, using just a little wheel to get it down, and then here we are off. Just fighting a little loose off, but you can do it all with the wheel. I stayed full throttle on it. Master, I am not. That is exactly right. I am not a master. And we're going to the race, going to the race, going to the race. That was just a little practice. A little practice in the In-N-Out Burger Toyota. Then the other thing, Zachary, I'll post 2 videos today in the Pit Road group. And one's about setting your force feedback, especially on a G29. And that helped me a lot because when I first started racing, sim racing with this G29, my biggest complaint was I couldn't feel my front tires. Shooty and I also had this conversation. He's got a Fanatec. He's got a really, really nice wheel. He's got a really nice setup. But we were having this same conversation about how you can't feel the front tires in these things. So it led me down the path of, do I go out and spend a ton of money and get one of those big, fancy, expensive wheels, or do I figure out how to drive this thing? So I fired up Google, and I found how to set up your force feedback for sim racing. And then, here, I'll show you exactly what I'm doing to my setup. I'm not hiding nothing, guys. You can look at it right here. So first thing I do, I'm at Michigan. Take that from 12 to 1, go up to 16 to 1. Take this 62.5 front brake bias, and I'm going to run it down to 60. So up to 16 on the steering ratio right here, down to 60 on the front brake bias. So that brake bias, that's going to be for later in a run when the car starts getting tight or the truck starts getting tight and you're beating that right front tire up, or that right front tire is using its life. You could just drag a little bit of brake, put more bias to the rear, help slow down the rear tires, which will help the truck rotate. See what I mean? See what I mean? Does this hand motion make any sense to anybody other than me? By the way, if you ever walk through a garage area where drivers are talking about their cars, it's all hand motions. So I got in the corner and it got loose, or I was in there and it was tight. It's all hand motions. Yeah, exactly. Remember who's the R&D driver for this sim and his driving style? Absolutely. Absolutely.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
Yeah, so you got to drive it the way the sim wants it driven to get maximum performance out of it. And iRacing wants slower corner entry, back on the gas, smoother and faster. That's how they want their cars driven. That's how you got to drive them. Shooty, are we in the same split?
Far high. Clear
I
the
think
outside.
I might have missed the race.
Uh-oh. Do-do-do-do. Bow! First one at Texas was because the rear gear you're in is the only car holding it wide open. Yeah, man. It's all about, you know. Now, these fixed setups, like I'm running here, this is a fixed setup race. You can't do anything to the setup other than change your steering ratio, change your brake bias. You can change your steering offset, but I haven't really researched that or fallen in love with
Push now. You've got 2 laps to get the job done.
that being anything other than preference or feel, and I really don't play with it all that much. I played with it at California for Thursday night's race a little bit. But, you know, some drivers have to have a wheel straight, some like it a little bit offset. Like right here, my wheel's just a skosh offset to the left, which on screen it looks like my right because I think it's reversed, but that's center on my wheel. That silver piece. Let's go qualify this. Let's go qualify this thing, see what happens. Yeah, offset would straighten up this wheel. So right now we're at 0. So if I wanted to go like plus 5 or 6 degrees, it would pull that wheel back to straight. I don't mind having my wheel offset a little bit. Doesn't bother me much. Because the way I look at it, the sim at stock is going to have your wheels straight. So wherever you index your wheel, I think it's just preference. I think. I don't know. I haven't done enough research. It's just a theory at this point. It's not a good 3 and 4 right there. Yeah, man. Easy entry is what it's all about. Easy entry. Qualifying, on the other hand, you gotta get up on it like Ryan Newman in the early 2000s and just hang it all out there. Because we start on a fresh set of tires, so who cares how bad you beat these things. Alright, we need a good 3 and 4 here.
The leader has just done a 40.24.
Just wanted to get a little bit loose there. You see that? Had to baby the throttle just a skosh because I felt the back starting to slide. A little bit faster, not much. Oh, Rocket Man, that's right. Rocket Man Ryan Newman. Buddy, that dude qualified on the pole more times than anything I've ever seen in my life. He might hold a record for most poles, actually. Uncle Jerry, he's a NASCAR historian. He could probably tell you. Now, pro tip of the day. On something that I'm working on. You can adjust your brake bias. So I'm starting at 60, right? But you can still get to pit road quite comfortably.
What's your speed limit in the pit?
Now, in car, you can adjust your brake bias. See that down there on the left? I don't know how well it shows up on the old iPhone. But you can adjust your brake bias.
Box in 5.
I start dialing it to the back as it starts getting tighter and tighter and tighter.
1.
When you need to come down pit road, if it's a green flag pit stop, take all that rear brake bias that you put in it, take it out. Otherwise, you will spin. Guarantee it. Uncle Jerry can tell us who is sitting outside pole 3/4 of the time on those. I'm going to guess it was a Yates car. Good morning, Sunshine. Thank you for the like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning. I want to bounce around and run a couple of officials here today, boys. Got a few minutes before the groceries show up, so. Yep, you got to set on your wheel for brake bias. That's a very good move. I've got a, I got a button box with a knob over here. Oh, smell it! Oh, I guess the Yates car. Yeah, I've got a button box on my right that has a knob. Thanks, Andy. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate you putting on Cars and Coffee. It's a lot of fun. It's one of the most fun leagues I run. One of the most fun I run because it's different stuff every week. It's a different car, different track, just it's a different driving discipline every week. So it's a lot of fun to me.
That's the end of the session. P11.
P11. Guess who screwed up qualifying? Did you guess me? Would have been a good guess. Just double check my settings are still good. I'm not going to change a thing. They should carry over from practice, and they should carry over from qualifying, but I always double check because I feel it's that important.
Holy moly!
Ooh. Alright, this is going to be my last race. Looks like my, food will be here shortly. So we're going to run, 30 laps of this. And then, my groceries will be here. I didn't know my groceries were going to be here this soon. I don't know about anybody else, but every time I see this... What's up? What is it? Who is it? Who goes there? I don't know about anybody else, but every time I see a sponsor of Black's Tire, I think about Clay Rogers. I don't know about anybody else, though. Andy says, yeah, it's my favorite TDR league. Of course, I'm biased as it was the first one I created for TDR. Buddy, it's the most fun. It really is. I mean, they're all really, really fun. They're all really, really great.
Fahrenheit.
Like that multi-class race that we did last week was awesome.
We need to follow car number 20.
But Cars and Coffee's just, it's a blast, man. I mean, like I was saying earlier, I should probably start the car.
Catch up to car number 20.
Like I was saying earlier, man, we've run radicals, we've run ARCA cars, we've run super late models, trucks at Texas, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff, all kinds of different tracks. Blast, man. Thank you, Tommy. Upside down Hebert in the house. Alright, guys, so we're starting 11th.
Are you serious, man? Wow.
I'm not serious.
4X right there. Thanks.
I'm not serious. I'm never serious. Watching an award winner. That's right. That's right. I did win an award. So in the Tyler Daniels
Well, whoever's
Racing
behind me,
League.
dude, I have damage. I probably slow as hell, so I'll try to stay out of your way.
All right, I'm gonna have to mute these guys if they keep
Tighten up,
if they keep talking crazy. I'm gonna have to mute them. Yeah. So in the Tyler Daniels Racing League, I was honored to win the award TDR Supporter of the Year. So I appreciate that. That's an award for all of us over here. Award for all of us. Don't take any advice from Andy. I love how that name sticks for him. And congrats on your TDR. Hey, thank you. Zachary Scott with another 91 stars. Dropping them snowflakes this morning.
Okay, get
Thank you,
ready.
Zachary. Let's get a hashtag Zachary going in the chat, guys.
Green, green, green.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you, sir? Thank you for the like, Doctor.
Car outside.
Good to see you as always, sir. You racing anything
Keep it
today?
steady. Still there. Still there. Clear outside.
We're going to get the single file here. And then since we started 11th, we're going to start saving tire right now for 30 laps. I appreciate it. Upside down Hebert.
Alright, BP, decent start. We can build something from here.
Yeah, I didn't realize that when you went into that practice session, you just went into the practice session. So that's why I missed the race. I normally just jump in and then go right to the race.
C12.
Ah, gotcha.
Still there. Clear to the bottom.
So you'll have to learn me that here when we do our next one.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, Andy, he's got the hashtag Zachary in there, showing love for those snowflakes.
Car low.
Got 91 snow fritters on there.
Still there.
It's not gonna rain or not gonna snow in North Carolina, so
Still there.
we're
Clear
calling these
inside.
snowflakes. Whoa, this guy has chromed out the 15 truck. Come on.
B13.
I don't remember if I brushed my teeth this morning. Let me check here in the 15's tailgate. That thing's so chrome. Right on. Doctor's going to get on and do some racing today. Very good. A gaggle of machines here ahead of us. Got a Lowe's truck. I don't think Jimmy Johnson ever ran a truck. Kind of a Jimmy Johnson look Lowe's truck there.
Car low. Keep it steady. Clear to the bottom.
Derek Turner,
Inside.
thank you for the like, buddy.
Hold your line.
How'd you
Clear to
end
the
up this
bottom.
morning, Derek?
Inside. Still there. Hold your line.
I think he finished P2. I think Derek finished right ahead of me.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear low.
I think he was P2. Shoot, did Derek Turner finish P2?
Yes, sir.
Still there.
Yeah, right ahead of me.
Hold your line.
That's catching him.
Hold
Oh
your
boy,
line.
oh god,
Rewind. In the middle. Car inside.
oh my god. They almost wrecked in front of me.
Still there.
Oh yeah, P2 for Derek Turner.
Clear all around.
I get confused because you changed your name in iRacing to Derek Turner, so it's not Jamie Turner anymore.
Still there.
I was having a moment.
Hold your
Oh
line.
my goodness. You're wrecking. Stay up there with your
Hold your line.
wreckings. Please stay up there with your
Clear to
wrecking.
the bottom.
Did you just stay up there? please?
Car outside.
Thank you.
Clear to the top.
Andy Shader with 100 stars. Thank you, Andy.
Wow, 80-19, you good, bud?
Whew. Thank you, Andy Shader.
Position.
Zachary with that hashtag Andy in there already.
50.
I was over here trying not to wreck the race truck.
Oh, I saw that. I think you played it with some up. I could hit you. I thought so.
Whew. That's pretty hairy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but
Got awful hairy there for a minute.
I don't know.
It's too hard so soon.
That was close.
Well, at least it kept me straight, though.
Yeah, I was so scared, so I was full wreck on us.
72.
So Zach, you know, it's talking about you don't want to be on that big of a steering ratio if it's loose. So now that we're 7 laps into this thing,
Still there.
it's not as loose in the center.
Still there.
It's still just a little loose off of 2 and a little loose off, not really loose off of 4. It's just it's a barely loose off of 4. The barely loose off of 4. If I had the ability to adjust it, which on fixed setup we don't, I wouldn't touch it. And this barely loose off of 2, I wouldn't touch it either. We would be making no adjustments. Oh yeah, I'll be at Pocono tonight. Hopefully Hanson's got snow blowers and plows up there right now.
3.76.
I posted a picture earlier, I think it was yesterday, of all the snow up there. I was going to call Uncle Jerry, see if he could get out there and help. He's up there in Pennsylvania. Loose is fast and on the verge of out of control. Whoop, whoop. What time? That's going to be a question for Mr. Shaner. I think it's 8 o'clock. I think it's 8 o'clock that I have my stream scheduled for, so that means lobby opens at 7, practice qualify, green flag at 8, if I remember right. Running snowmobiles.
Behind us now, 0.94.
Stephen Jones, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. You know, fun fact, I grew up in Wisconsin, and I've never ridden a snowmobile. Not one time in my entire life.
You are broken.
Never done it. I don't like being cold. And rumor has it, for there to be snow, it's got to be cold.
Carlo.
I mean, I don't like to be cold either, but I like to go fast.
I do like to go fast. I just save all those kinds of things for jet skis. $7:10 practice. Thank you, Mr. Shaner. I knew you'd get it. 8 o'clock green flag? Okay, I got something right. Look at me. Finally got something correct. Old memory finally working. Snowmobile racing on your dad's lake in New York.
41.32.
Out on that, buddy. Because rumor has it, to race on a lake with a snowmobile, it needs to have ice. And to have ice, it needs to be hella cold. Jeff Glockner, thank you for the like, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you this morning, Mr. Glockner. Hope all is well, my friend.
Would
Maybe a
that be
couple-
Jeff Glockner?
That'd be Mr. Jeff Glockner. You need to shake off your bad mojo, Andy. Problem is, the tricky triangle is not the best track to change mojo at. Jerry Bean, thank you for the like. Thank you, Jerry Bean. Thank you for stopping by this morning. 20 people this morning watching. Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate it.
It's all because of your special guest.
It's all because of my special guest, Mr. Ron Judy.
Damn, I took that corner all wrong. Sorry, 21.
You guys remember that Chrome 15 that blazed by me a few laps ago? Look who's back.
13, whether you in front of me or behind me, we're together, we'll catch him.
Outside. Still there.
Ty B TV. What's up, Ty B?
Still there.
How you doing? How you doing this morning, sir?
Hold your line.
Okay, BP. Lap times are pretty consistent. P7.
Clear outside.
Yeah, man. There's always mojo. Always mojo, Ty B. Didn't see much around this morning. I must have been too fast,
Oh,
Shaner. Oh, man.
Yeah, let's keep single power and let's try to get back to them. I tried to
Bad
tell them,
juju.
man, they won't listen.
That's half distance.
Ty B TV says, yo, 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 yo.
If you got time, we can take them up there.
Do you know Ty B TV and I have something in common? You guys know that? We actually have a lot in common, but of streamers of iRacing, we have something in common. You guys know what it is? Now, you have to follow other Facebook gaming iRacers, streamers, to know this. But once I point this out, you will notice. You guys ready? Buddy, I'd love to run the 6 hours with you guys. They raced 6 hours at Talladega yesterday. Looked like so much fun. I was working, so I didn't get to watch it, so I had to watch the replay. Beard and tattoos, that's one of the many things we have in common. You both put the wet stuff on the hot stuff? Yes, we also have that in common.
I'm with both of those so far also.
Yeah. All right, here's the thing that you may or may not have noticed. Now, when you go watch, you know, other iRacing streamers, and you watch myself and you watch Ty B, you'll notice this. Ty B and I are like the only two that don't say "let's go" 300,000 times per stream. For example, you ready for an example? The most recent like was from Ty B TV. Ty B TV with the like, let's go! Let's go! That's right. Go watch other streamers. They say let's go all the time.
Don't worry about me, guys. I'm going to fall back behind you.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny. Ty B TV says, let's go! It's true. It's true. We're like the only two that doesn't say it 300,000 times a stream. I was noticing that the other day. I was watching a few other streamers on iRacing, and I was like, man, these guys say let's go a lot. Like, where are we going? Like, I'm ready. Where are we going? Then I was watching Ty B the other night. Not a whole lot of let's go from Ty B. Like, the closest Ty B ever gets to a let's go is, let's go, guys, wish me luck. Drop 44s in the chat. Like, that's the closest he gets to a let's go. It really is.
Okay,
But everybody else, you drop stars on them, you drop shares, and they'll let's go you. I thought it was funny. One of those little funny nuances I noticed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could use some
Oh,
new
yeah.
tires and some
Andy,
repairs.
he'll hit you with a let's go. He will.
Likewise.
Go watch. He'll be on tonight. He'll be on tonight about the same time I'm on tonight. He'll hit you with a let's go. Nope, Logan doesn't do it much. Logan's not a let's goer.
You've just done a 42.00.
I noticed it last night. Logan and a buddy of ours, Matt, we were playing. What were we playing? Fortnite? And our buddy Matt picked up like a really cool rifle or something in Fortnite. He's like, "Let's go!" And I'm like, "Oh, where are we going?" I just find it funny. That's right. That's right. It's a small community of iRacing streamers, that's for sure. It's a small community. And everybody, you know, all of us, I'm going to use my air quotes because I think calling myself a content creator is kind of silly. So all of us content creators, you know, we're all doing similar things. We just all do it a little bit differently, and everybody has their own style and everybody has their own flavor, and that's what makes it fun. That's why I follow so many. Hang on, I'm trying to knock this wall down. That's why I follow so many people on Facebook Gaming, man. Because everybody's got their own thing. Buddy, we do need to get Ty B over to Tyler Daniels Racing League.
Still there.
As long as it's not on dirt, because then he'd come just win all of them.
Keep it steady.
Gap to Ross ahead is increasing. It's now 1.42.
Robert with that like. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that like. Appreciate you stopping by on this fine Sunday morning. Is it still morning? It's still morning. Okay, good. It's still morning. Did you see that? I just about ripped the right side off the In-N-Out Burger Tundra. Just about destroyed it.
Car inside. Clear to the bottom. Car low. Clear inside.
Ooh. Ooh. We found a hole. Could add let's go to BACC. You should, Andy. Guys, if you want to check out Andy's YouTube page, he does the weekend review. He did an award show for Tyler Daniels Racing. Yours truly was not only nominated, but won an award. Go check out BACC on YouTube. Andy and his son Brendan do an awesome job on that show. I like watching it every week. It's a lot of fun.
Car inside. Still
Imagine
there.
life without your racetrack hero. Buddy, I
Still
can't.
there.
I can't imagine it.
Still there.
My first racetrack hero,
Still there.
Paul Tracy.
Hold your line. Keep it steady. Hold your line.
The old high side
Hold your
racer.
line.
I like high side.
The guy ahead is Hagaman.
Hold your line.
You guys were true
Hold your
racers
line.
back then.
Clear low.
You've just done a 42.36.
Car low. Still there.
Yeah, you guys go check out Andy's Facebook or YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. He gets good coverage of all the races. There's some inside jokes, which if you watch more than 2 episodes, you'll get the inside jokes. I'll let you in on it right now. Tommy's always upside down. That's one of the inside jokes.
All right, BP.
Making a parody of a George Jones. Do I know that George Jones song? I'm on this
Place.
I'm on this old country kick right now. And Lee Farrell, Goodbye Cowboy, is probably one of the coolest songs I've ever listened to in my life. Oh my goodness, that's a wall.
Car inside. Clear to the bottom.
I was following that Lowe's truck. He hit it. I did it.
Car low. Clear inside.
Could it be?
That might be worth an IROC point,
I
actually.
think it will be.
David Wells, welcome back, my friend. Good seeing you again, David Wells. Thank you for that like. I'm absolutely rubbish right now in this race.
I guess not.
Inside.
Missing my lines,
Still there.
sliding around.
Still there. Clear high.
Hines is closing in. The gap is now
Inside.
Thought I had it there. Oh yeah, I was close.
Hold your line.
I'm yet to hit the wall.
Clear inside.
Yet to destroy the safety rating with hitting of the wall or a car. Let's see if this bottom group's got any bite to it. Oh, look at the... Oh! Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Having fun watching me try.
E9.
I was cruising to Facebook Gaming looking at iRacing streamers the other day. And there's a page called How to Suck at iRacing. I'm like, man, I should have taken that name. Alright, we're coming to the white flag this time by. White flag is in the air. One more lap. Around Michigan International Raceway. Speedway. Speedway, it's MIS. My bad. Alright, there's the white flag. Mr. Cantoris, thank you for stopping by. Mr. Cantoris, don't waste that. Don't waste those share buttons. I'm getting out of here right after this race. This is the first time I've ever asked you to not share. But you'd be sending people to something that I'm leaving. Oh, he's hitting the share button anyway. He don't care. Thank you, Larry. Let's get a hashtag Larry for all them shares, guys. Even though I gotta go. My groceries are here.
Inside.
Just got a text message. Gotta go. I'll be back later, though. Oh, boy.
Car low. Still there. Clear inside.
Oh, at least you gained the precision in the rest lift.
E10. That's it.
How to
We're
screw
down.
up every race.
I don't want it.
There you go. Get that hashtag Larry going. Thank you, Larry, for all those shares.
It's a clean whole race there, though. 19.
All right, guys.
Oh, that is, so you have another
Just
car.
over an hour race. I thought my groceries were going to be here.
Thanks for the race,
Oh.
guys.
Supposed to be here by noon. I guess it is by noon. Still watch the replay on the shares. That's right, guys. That's right. Still watch the
That's
replay.
right.
You guys can still like, you can still comment, you can still hit that follow button. Trying to get to 2,000 followers by the end of the year. And with all you guys' help, I think we're going to make it happen. And then also trying to get that supporter button. I got some cool things planned and lined up for once we get that supporter tab. For everybody
Down for the
that's
pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit
interested
is
in
55
supporting
miles per hour.
Blair Patterson Racing. Andy, I appreciate you putting on Cars and Coffee this morning. Appreciate those stars.
Box in,
Appreciate the
5,
shares. Appreciate you stopping by, my
4,
friend. Look
3,
forward to racing with
2,
you tonight.
1. Box now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I have someone that brings me the foods. Instacart, buddy. Instacart. I go on the app. Yeah, man. I go on the app, the Instacart app. Dial in what I want. They bring it to me. Yeah, then I don't have to go to the grocery store. I like to tell myself it's because of COVID. It's throwing out the true story. The true story is I get anxiety in grocery stores because I never know where anything is. And then the other thing that I always do every time I go to the grocery store, first of all, I get anxiety because I have no idea. Oh, it is nice to live in civilization. It really is. The downside to living in civilization, there's other people. Daniel, welcome to Pit Road, man. Thank you. Thank you for that follow. So thing one is, COVID, and then truly I get anxiety. And then the other thing is, I always end up buying stuff that I shouldn't be eating. Like cookies and candies and, might buy a carrot cake. Who knows? Maybe a full cheesecake.
Oh, speaking of cheesecake. Ooh, Lord.
See? That's what happens when I go to the grocery store. But guys, I appreciate you watching. I'll be back here at 8 o'clock tonight. So you got about an 8-hour break. Come on back and watch Cup Cars from snowy Pocono, Pennsylvania. We're going to go watch somebody else. Who are we going to go watch? Let's go watch Checkers and Wreckers. Looks like they're doing something fun. They got 23 people watching. Let's go see them. Let's go say hi. Let's go give them a like. Go give them a follow. Give them some shares. Larry, thank you for all those shares once again, guys. Appreciate all those stars. Matt and Andy. Oh, Andy at the last second sends me a message on Facebook. Says, hope your Bears suck today. Vikings fans. Sneaking it in right at the end of the stream.
Skull.
Yeah, that's how he finished the text.